Good morning. We are at Green Bay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and we've been here for, since Sunday night. We had a pastors conference, and pastors from all over BC in our North American Baptist denomination come to nurture each other, to listen to Bob Cron, our area minister, kind of tell us where we're at and what's going on. And
we had the NAB bigwig here tonight this week,
yes,
right?
We did.
Executive director.
The executive director of NAB Inc., which I just think is funny.
He joined us the whole time.
We call it that. Yeah. I know, it was great. It was great to get to know him. He's only been in it 11 months.
Yep.
I made the mistake of introducing myself and asking him what his job is, and I probably should have known who he was. But to in fairness to me, he's only been on the job 11 months, one, and two, he was not introduced to the group.
Yeah. We just had names like just Harry.
Yeah,
Kevin.
right. So I'm like, okay, hi. And then he started talking about, like, as we were talking, I'm like, oh, clearly you're not in pastoral ministry right now. So I just said, and what's your job? I'm the executive director. Oh, hi.
Very, very humble guy.
He's
pastor's
awesome.
Heart. He's
absolutely
been in pastoral ministry.
And we heard from him this weekend. We heard from Bob quite a bit. It's been a great weekend.
It's been really good. Yeah. What are some highlights for you guys? What did you really enjoy that we would like to hear about?
I led some of the music, and it was really enjoyable. But it was also really enjoyable to kind of be more of the accompanist. Like, I kind of got everybody started, and because it's people who often do this are already in that zone, and like they just sing with all their hearts, and I didn't really lead much of anything. I just kind of got the ball rolling, and there were some really wonderful moments in there for me, and like really good food. Green Bay always does amazing, and and even just that sense of camaraderie that happens when you see it's like seeing my cousins, right? And we remember all those jokes. We have the connections. We hang out and play board games, right?
It's so fun. This is where I met you guys.
Yeah.
Like not at Green Bay, but at this retreat.
At this retreat.
At the pastor's retreat.
We've done it different places, but 15 years ago, I think we all met, and so we've known each other from this. And so you're right, it's like meeting the cousins and hanging out and having jokes and whatever. Bob always tells us the worst jokes, and we always tease him, but he always brings more, and that's part of the fun of it. So
for me, highlights very similarly. It's the reconnecting with pastors that we've seen. It's getting to know some of the new guys, like even people that we've sort of seen once, but really this week more than previous years, it felt like there was a lot more time of just being in smaller group, like unforced groups, like just a hangout time to actually really connect and dig deep and ask questions. So like, what is, how are you doing? And really kind of having those things. Spent more time this weekend than other even pastors' retreats where with Jen Coop, hearing what's going on at camp. Got to be in a session where she was kind of leading the conversation a little bit yesterday, and it's been awesome. Just again with all those people, even the ones that are close that we see maybe a little more often, but spending more intentional time in different ways over this week and really getting to know people better. It's been exceptional.
So two things I wanted you to tell us about. One just came up in what you said. We're standing, and we have some sunglasses on because we are out in the sun, and the sun's out, and
it's because Green Bay's future is so bright.
It's bright, and that's what I wanted to ask you about. We're here, standing in a certain spot for a reason.
Yeah, I thought we should come over here because this is a corner of the property, which I understand. Again, I'm not the inside track on this. I happen to be enough places where Jen is so excited. She just keeps, did you guys see this? Did you see this? And I've seen it like 4 times. But they're building a new dining hall with like guest suites and all kinds of. There's a new building that's going to be on this corner of the Green Bay property. She said ground breaks in the fall. That's their expectation, and so. This time next year, this will look very different, but be under construction still because projects take time. But it will be just exceptional, and it looks beautiful.
As we turn to you, come free us from our sin. We only have today.
And I think that all kind of just came about this week.
Yeah.
And that, not that it came about, but like all the finalized, okay,
That's
we can
right.
move forward with it.
Yeah, the artist
then
rendering of
it all got
of
shared with the
everything.
pastors. So we are sharing it with you because actually this is our camp.
Absolutely.
And so there needs to be that sense of ownership. And on top of that, the paperwork is together, the funding is not.
Yeah.
And so that needs to now be our part in that as well too. And I mean, we're local. We should be ready to get behind some of this as well too.
Right. So you know what? I think we can look forward to really in the near future being able to come and enjoy this facility that Green Bay's building. And I can't wait till we get a tour. I can't wait till we get to have a church picnic and, you know, be out on those tables on the balcony staring out at the lake on a beautiful day like this. While kids are playing cornhole and all kinds of games just out here on the grass. It's going to be brilliant. And I love that. I love the potential that's going to happen there, right? Like every time Green Bay's motto, at least that's on a bunch of the stuff around here, right? That they've been changing lives since 1954, and you know, it's easy to get excited because we know that a lot of lives are going to be changed because of what the ministry that's going to happen in the facility helps facilitate that. So it's great stuff to be excited about, to be supporting, to be praying for, and moving forward. But the other thing that really got to happen this week that I thought was awesome. We have in our association of churches 2 new youth pastors in the last not even half a year. Like one is like not even 2 months. Like just end of February he came on, and so getting to know these guys. There's about a half dozen of us this year.
You had a
youth pastors
full table. Like
one of those is a senior pastor hey, I got a youth. Can I get in on this? And another one is a former youth pastor who's also he was kind of introducing the new guy. But you know what? It's great. You know, we have a great team of youth pastors that try and get together on a regular basis for May Camp. That's kind of one annual thing we do together. We'll get together on a video call, you know, a few times a year just to sort of help plan that and just kind of see how we're doing. And it's really good. It's great to reconnect with those guys. So May Camp is happening. It'll be at Green Bay here. Obviously, no new building in time, but that's okay. In time. And we're getting ready. Things are being finalized for it. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we just wanted to update you on that. That's what's going on for us this week, which, you know, is affects all of these different churches around that are, well, in our same denomination. We work together, we pray for each other, we, you know, do things together. You're updated in the bulletin on different churches. So that's kind of what happened for us this week. Coming up, we have, this week is Palm Sunday. So next week, the week after is Easter week. And so we just want to tell you a little bit about what's going on there. You've heard a little bit, but can you tell us a little bit more about? Yeah,
so Palm Sunday and Easter Sunday are, like, theme-wise, are going to be a little bit connected as well too, and so that's good. And during Easter week, we have a joint Good Friday service with our brothers and sisters over at Emmanuel on Good Friday at 10 a.m.
Not just us and Emmanuel, though. It's
So a lot of West Side evangelical churches are coming together. So, like, we've done this quite a few times in the past. We come together, we do a larger worship gathering, which we're excited that there's no major capacity limits and vaccination, all that. So that's kind of like aside. We will not be live streaming that. You have to come in person to enjoy it, and it's very enjoyable. And there's going to be a lot of different churches that are going to be involved. Jeff is going to be speaking, and
how did that happen?
Yeah,
new guy.
Oh, okay.
They give it to the new guy,
to the rookie.
Yep.
And it's a really good time just to hang out with a lot of other churches, and similar to this, like just brothers and sisters in arms that we get to hang out with. And that's Friday, and then Easter Sunday. We want to do something a little bit different. We've kind of talked about it a little bit, but we're actually going to do a fellowship connection Easter Sunday. So by celebrating Jesus is alive, we're going to celebrate it together. And so we're going to have actually a light continental breakfast that is going to start at 10 a.m. Or that morning. We're going to have more specifics, you know, this Sunday. We'll talk about it a little bit more on Sunday morning, but that that during our gathering time, we're going to celebrate together, and there will be a Easter service presentation as well too. But it's going to be all mixed together, and so the idea is to just realize we're together, and the resurrection of Jesus is for the church, and that's kind of our
What
celebration.
brings us together, right?
Yeah.
Like, we come together for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. So, yeah, I think that's what you need to know this week, and we're excited about Sunday and what's coming. It's just a wonderful time of year. Always Easter is like the foundation of our faith. So, we're looking forward to seeing you.
Can I say one more thing too?
Yeah.
I mean, we said something about it this last Sunday a week ago as well too. But Mike is also off, heading off this week, so he's flying out.
Be praying
this
for
week,
Mike.
and so be praying for Mike and for Lori and the boys as they head out even next week as well too, and just awesome, lots of awesome stuff going on.
Super.
God bless you. Have a great week.